Hey everybody, it's that time again. It's the Irregulars. I'm Matt Posner, and as you can see, my distinguished partner is running a little bit late again as usual, so I don't want to hold you guys up at all. It's a busy Monday night. You got to watch that Dolphins-Steelers game. Everybody's on edge about that one. Woo! How did the Dolphins make it onto Monday Night Football anyway? For me, I have no idea how that's even possible. And if I'm the NFL, I take that game and I move it, because there were some games yesterday that were much better. Actually, a lot of the games stunk yesterday. And if you're a Bears fan, I feel really bad for you guys. You guys cannot find a kicker. It is beyond me why the Bears have such woes in the kicking game. But anyway, it's a Monday night. Chris Priester will be joining us momentarily. He called and he said he's stuck at the light, so he will be here shortly. I hope everybody had a great weekend, a lot going on. Just want to give a shout out to my lovely girlfriend Michelle, who's working her butt off getting this VB20 studio opened up in Delray. And if you haven't heard about it yet, yes, VB20 Studios in Delray is going to be opening soon. It's an EMS studio where you put the suit on, it throws electric stimulation to the muscles, and you get a great workout in 20 minutes. I see the lights pulling up. Here's Chris Priester. Will be walking in any minute. But once again, check out VB20 Delray. It's going to be a great studio. We're having a big event November 9th at Crazy Uncle Mike's in Boca. If you're up that way, it's beers and burpees. Oh, come on. I came all the way from Hollandale, stopped at Publix, got a chicken, okay? I mean, come on. White people have better traffic. Give me a break.
We're overpopulated.
Come on.
In the hood.
Well, you're definitely overpopulated.
We're overpopulated in the hood.
Yeah, don't even give me that.
Jesus Christ.
What's he going to do for you?
He loves us.
He does?
Is everybody here?
Well, I don't know. We've got a few people joining us right now.
All right.
Once again, you got the Irregulars. I'm Matt Posner. He's
Chris Priester, the teacher.
And we've got a fun-filled show for you tonight because there's so much to get to. And the first thing to get to, I know I just touched on the Dolphins a little bit,
Yes.
And the NFL and some great games yesterday. But the one thing that in the sports world that's kind of got me a little bit is the Nationals and Houston Astros World Series right now. The Nationals go into Houston and they win 2 games in Houston.
Yeah.
The Nationals come back and win 3 games. Win 3 games in Houston to take a 3-2 lead.
It's big.
It is, right?
You think it's baseball?
Baseball, no. The umpires were squeezing the Nationals a little bit. Balls and strikes, if they're not called right, that can definitely make a difference in the game. But
why did they boo my president?
Why did they? Well, look, I watched the video, and I think that there was probably, I would say 50-50 cheers and boos. And
lock them up.
Well, no, come on. I watched that too, and there was one little kid. You can hear the voice, lock him up. There was a little kid yelling it, and they mic'd up the little kid. They mic'd him up. That was CNN just doing a little bit of that.
But news.
But once again, though, if you look at her posture, let's talk about our first lady, because we really haven't heard much from her lately.
No, she's quiet. She hides that boy very well.
She hides the boy very well. And why wouldn't you bring the kid to the World Series? Come on, I know it's a school night, but why wouldn't you bring, what's his name, Baron von Strump or whatever?
I've never seen him.
No, he's getting tall, actually.
6'3".
He looks very much like the Donald. You could tell it's his son. No DNA test needed there.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Oh, Baron.
Baron. Well, let's see. We're probably missing some people because I didn't do this yet. Oh, there we are. Tom Walker.
There's the door.
Well, I didn't do the little thing there.
You're not tech savvy.
I am tech savvy. I just, you threw me off.
I never thought I'm late every week. Damn near these brothers black.
Chris, you joined. Charles Chaplin joining us.
Hey, my beautiful wife is there.
All right, you're pulling up. Look,
there we go.
Let's see who else.
We're good. Let's roll it. Well, but Baron has been hiding that boy.
She's been hiding the boy. She's been hiding herself. Not really sure what causes she's working on right now. And
Poor baby.
My phone ringing. I'm not going to take that.
Poor baby.
I'm actually going to silence that.
Yeah, silence.
Yeah, silence your phones for the Irregulars show. Got some
manners. Got to have phone etiquette here and manners.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, my poor president, though, they booed. But the booing, see how much this got turned around? They booed the president. They were screaming, lock him up. You go to somebody else's page, oh, they had that one kid mic'd up, yelling, lock him up. That's about the third time I heard that.
Yeah, they were that. Yeah,
they were mic'd up. But half of America is going to think they booed the president, they hate his guts. Another half going to be like, oh, fake news, mic them up.
No, total fake news.
Mic them up, fake news. It's our whole world.
Look, once again, sports and politics don't go together. And there's been other presidents that have gone to games and have made their presence at games. And for the most part, people respect that. You know, like them or hate them, you respect the president of the United States.
Baseball is as American as apple pie. That is the damn it, that's the American pastime, for Christ's sake. So if they don't like him, you can't boycott baseball, can you?
Well, look, can he do something to mandate that at a baseball game the president shows up and you're supposed to cheer?
He might do something like that.
He could write something into law, as ridiculous as it might sound.
He could do it.
He probably could.
I saw my guy DeSantis, while we're talking about politicians.
Yes.
I just read that DeSantis, the governor of Florida, DeSantis,
yeah.
He signed something that said the Florida college athletes can make money off their name.
Yes, he did sign that. I saw that following California's
damn right.
lead.
You better do it.
Started the whole thing.
These kids will be running out of here.
Well, but you know what, though? Look, it makes perfect sense. If you take the state of Florida, first of all, we could have our own college football league right here in the state. You have enough teams.
10 years ago.
No, but look, you could still. You have Florida State, Florida, UCF.
Taking all our children.
Yeah, but you can have Patty Moog Ellington joining us.
They're taking all our children. We used to have we knew just a decade ago, if you were a stud from the state of Florida football player, you were going to Florida State, or Miami. Now all these coaches that left town and they fucking taking our kids out of state.
When Greg Schiano first took the job at Rutgers,
I remember that.
Remember that? And they had billboards on 95.
Yeah,
he had a huge, big billboard, and he was getting some players.
Yeah, like 30 kids from Florida at one time.
And he was winning.
And the thing I'll never forget, because I knew a kid that was on that team, he told them, "Hey, you can come here and start."
Yep.
That's all we want to hear.
Well, sure.
I can start.
But look, we've talked about it before. The reason that Miami and Florida State, look, Florida's not struggling, we all know, but Florida State, you know, some of the schools in Florida's had some down years, but Florida's much.
We're Florida. We're the state of Florida. We're football heaven.
But the emergence of South Florida, FIU, and FAU has had. Yeah, but these are kids that would have been red shirts.
That's true.
If they're a 3-star and they're going to FAU, they could have gone to Miami and redshirted and then worked for it. And then look, Wake Forest is only enjoying their success this year because they're playing with fifth-year seniors.
Now,
go ahead.
Speaking of sports,
go ahead.
I stumbled into this on the way here.
But you just
I did a lot of stumbling today. I read and a lot of stumbling. I saw a lady who got conference runner of the week from the University of Montana, but she's a transgender. But she got female runner of the week. If that was my daughter going against that child,
you'd be upset.
I would be lit. I would lose my flipping mind. How does she get to run against regular people? You're a born man and you get to run against women. That's not fair to me.
See, they should have a transgender division now.
But they're going to say it's not enough of them to do it, probably.
Well, but there will be eventually.
They're going to be wrestling and shit. They're going to be, man, poor females not going to have a chance. If I'm a college coach, if I'm going to recruit a female, I'm going to go recruit a transgender.
Right. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Shit. And taking scholarships from nice little girls who done worked hard their whole life, and now all of a sudden the little half man, half girl thing can take your scholarship. That shit gonna happen for real soon.
It's happening right now, probably. I'm sure there's some teams out there that have some transgender track stars or some other athletes. I'm sure tennis is not hard to do. You know, you're not going to see it in football.
Oh, no, God, no. I can't do that. But, look.
But what happens if a girl became a boy and then wanted to play football?
She wouldn't be strong enough. Ain't that much testosterone in the world.
Really? What if she got shot up with testosterone?
Taking estrogen pills so she is a woman. Come on, Chris. I mean, I know she's taking estrogen pills, but she ain't that much estrogen. McNeely, you're a high school track coach. If you got a transgender running against one of your girls, your girl gonna get smoked, man. There ain't that much estrogen in the goddamn world. She's running against a man. It's not fair. I'm sorry. I don't mind you having your little sex change, but when it comes to the athletics now, I gotta draw my line. Fair is fair. Run with your own people.
I agree. Look, there's been other athletes, you know, prominent. I'm not going to name names.
Yeah, of course.
Because I know people get upset, but there's some tennis players that are transgender, that were born male and are female now and have dominated the tennis world.
Oh, Jesus Christ, stop it.
I'm not mentioning names.
I know you don't have to. Stop with your theories. The Williams sisters are not transgender.
I didn't say anything about
I know
the
you're talking about. I know you're not, unless you're talking about not Steffi Graf.
Come on.
Martina Navratilova.
Maybe.
She was kind of tough.
Maybe. I wouldn't put it past.
Oh, Billie Jean King. She was kind of butchy. Jesus Christ. I'll have the trans and we'll win state. I know you would, McNeely. I can't wait to happen too. Are they going to make it to the WNBA soon?
I'm sure there's a couple of women right now playing.
Well, I know one in the WNBA, she's the opposite. She got pregnant and said she was treated like shit.
Well, yeah.
She had to play pregnant.
No.
Skylar Dugans, the point guard girl.
Pretty girl. Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame. Yeah, I just read that article. She had to play pregnant.
Really?
And now she's pissed because the league made her be a woman. How dare they? Oh shit, that's bad. How dare
the only way the WNBA can survive, they need some men playing in that league. You gotta have somebody being able to dunk in that league.
That is so sexist. They play a pure.
See, look, dunk contest in 2020.
But
see,
they play a pure. They play a pure basketball.
Yeah, sure.
The ball moves.
Oh,
good
yeah.
form on the shots.
Oh,
Them girls are excellent. They're
exactly,
great athletes.
Exactly what I want.
Feminine. You're a chauvinist. I like WNBA basketball.
You do? Oh, come on. How many games have you watched? Did you watch it? Okay. Who won the I bet you I got you on this one. Who won the WNBA championship this year? Go ahead. Hey, Billy. How you doing?
Hey, Billy out there in Texas. All right.
Go ahead. Who won the WNBA title?
I don't know who won the WNBA title because nobody cares about
the Washington Mystics won it.
Oh, look at you.
And Della Don was MVP again.
How much percentage of that league is lesbian?
Hey, Donna, hey, I'm sure 70, 80% of it is lesbian.
I think it's 95.
You think it's that much?
I don't think that meant
You said comments.
That was Cheryl Swoops thing. I remember when they first started. I don't think that. I don't.
It's got to be a high percentage.
The WNBA cannot have many feminine chicks. There's a lot of straps going on around.
Oh, stop it.
I bet.
I don't know that there's straps even going on.
Could you imagine what's going on?
Kelly Brogan joining us.
Can you imagine what goes on after a game with those people?
I don't think that.
I bet the after parties are lit.
No, I don't know. But let's not get into that. Come on.
One of my comedian buddies, John. John, I hope you're listening. He said the other night, with a sharp white kid, he said, if the Titanic was a gay male cruise ship,
yes,
we were taught men and women go first if it's sinking.
Oh, yeah.
He said if it's all gay guys,
everybody's going.
Who's going?
Everybody's going.
Bottoms first.
Well, because look, they're going to hug each other and they're not going to let go of each other.
Are they going to say bottoms up?
No, they're just
bottoms first.
They're just going. Hey, Barry Max Levy, what's up? Yeah, no, if that happens,
I have comedy came to life the other night. I got to share this with my friends.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. Rod, McNeely, Billy, my friends. I do a joke about midgets.
Yes.
Okay? Because I have a butt fetish,
Right.
And midgets have big booties. I've never seen a flat butt midget.
Okay.
So I do a joke about midgets, and I watch Little People of Atlanta because all the big booties are on the screen.
Yes.
My friend left the comedy show Thursday night after I said that joke. He goes to a gentleman's club and calls me in a frenzy. He was like, Priester, there's a midget stripper in here.
Oh my God.
At the booby trap.
Oh
he was
my
like,
God.
Priester, I can't get my eyes off her because her butt is so big.
Oh
and I
my
thought
God.
to myself, if she's a midget stripper.
How long did it take you to get over there?
About 2 minutes. I was already going back. But my thing was, if she's a midget.
Yes, or a small person.
A small person stripper. Does she charge half price for lap dance?
No. No, because she still has a full body. I mean, she still has all the parts.
Do you make it rain on her or do you make it drizzle?
Oh, stop it.
Oh.
Stop it.
I'm sorry.
Be nice.
Why
are you going?
It's a serious question.
You're really, like, your mind's in the gutter, huh?
Oh, a midget is a slut. It's not in the gutter. Midgets have beautiful butt. They're big booty people. I like butts.
Yeah, it's a small person.
I like big butts and I cannot
Small
lie.
people.
Baby
Little
got
people.
Back. Baby got back.
Yeah.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. I'm sorry.
All right.
All right.
So Pelosi and the Democrats have decided they're going to take a vote on how to proceed with impeachment.
How to waste our tax dollars.
Exactly. Waste our taxpayer dollars.
It's freaking 20. We're here. We're already in 2020.
Vote them out. If you don't
the
want
next election,
come on.
vote them out.
Democrats, put somebody up there that makes some sense.
You know what's scaring the Democrats?
Yes.
I need about 6 of these people to quit right now and decide to be somebody's running mate, or just get out of the way.
But that won't happen because it just won't happen. Let's see. IDC.
I don't care who you are. IDC means I don't care. Thank you.
What that is? Okay.
But I'm sitting there. Okay.
I never saw that.
IDC. I didn't care. I don't care. ADK. ADC. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. ADK. I don't know. Thank you. Be hip, man. Shit. But the Democrats need to get. There's like 6 of them out there that need to quit and just say, you know what? I ain't gonna win.
Right.
I'm just wasting time.
Right.
Let me get behind somebody and be somebody's running mate, or just endorse somebody and get the hell out of the way. Because it's too many of them.
No, there's way too many of them right
There's
now.
too many
And look, even Biden and Elizabeth Warren and what's Gabbard.
Gabbard. Jesus Christ.
I mean, come on. It just Cory Booker. It just doesn't make sense. American politics is a shit show. No, it is. We're actually one of the.
And you know.
We're a laughing stock right now.
And what's so sad is the Democrats really think they got this youth movement. You should see some of these young guys talking about all these young guys.
Well, they do have the youth movement because they're promising the youth that they're going to take care of them. And the youth want to stay home and do nothing.
And guess who's going to vote? They're going to vote for Bernie or Biden. They're going to talk all this youth movement, and they still going to put the 80-year-old to represent them.
Yeah.
And Trump's younger than both of them. The Republicans laughing all the way to the polls because they don't have any competition for Trump. They know who they're voting for.
Which I think is bad, too. I think that somebody in the Republican side needs to step up and run against them. I know there's one guy that was talking about it, or he's out there. I forget the name. But somebody needs to bring a little bit of normality, which is, I know I'm asking for way too much.
Word.
I know I'm asking for way too much for some normalcy, or whatever you want to call it.
No, we like drama. This is America. We don't like nothing normal.
Well, if you look at our top shows, we do like drama.
We like drama. And again, we go back to our society.
I don't know if they want communism. I don't know that they want communism.
They want socialism for sure. They want free shit for sure.
They want everything for free. They want to sit down on my mommy and daddy's couch and not have to worry about a thing.
It's sad.
Ivy Myers joining us.
Yeah, they don't want. Communism is a rough word, Billy. But socialism, free this, free that, free that. Oh shit.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Oh my God, healthcare free. Oh,
free college. Free
oh Jesus Christ. Don't work for nothing.
It's funny though, because I was doing a swim meet the other day. I was announcing that last Friday the districts at university school.
No black people were there, were there?
No, there was actually one of the swimmers for U School. One of the better swimmers is actually black. No, there was a couple. Mike,
Jamaican.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, Mike Carrigan was there. His daughter swam. Great job.
He's either Jamaican or Bahamian. He's not really black, a real black person doesn't swim.
I don't know about that.
We don't swim, okay? Well, you keep going. Then finish your story. Black people don't swim.
Jesus was a socialist.
And you see where they got him. Yeah, go ahead. Hey, Mike, go ahead.
So this one woman had just had a baby,
yes.
And I was telling her about my college tuition right now, which is about $120,000 a year, and her baby just born, 6 months old, and she passed the college. She goes, I can't even imagine when my son is ready to go to college what school is going to cost. It's interesting, you know, because think about it. Back in here, 18 years ago, when my sons were born, I think probably school was maybe in the $30,000 range.
That's private. I remember when I went at 8 and 9, you could pay dorm tuition and food for about $2,000. That was a public state college.
For the year or for the semester?
For the semester.
Okay, so about $4 or $5 grand a year.
That's why I don't jump on these kids like everybody else. Oh, I worked my way through college. Well, bitch, you worked at Wendy's at $4.25 and all your bills were $1,500. Shit, you can pay that blindfold on minimum wage. Whoopie-doo. These kids can't afford college like that. They got to take out some weirdo loan or some bullshit.
If you go to one of these schools and you take out a student loan, you're $280,000 in the whole.
George Atwell, how you doing? That's my neighbor right around the corner. 25th Avenue, 25th Terrace. Grew up with that kid. Great.
Oh, yeah. Now he's your neighbor?
No, he's been my neighbor my whole life.
Oh, your whole life?
Well, neighborhood.
So now he's in your neighborhood now?
No. Our childhood neighborhood.
Oh, your childhood neighborhood.
We went to high school, elementary, middle together, all of it.
And you didn't take the bus to high school?
Yeah, we all took the bus.
You all took the bus.
He helped me integrate Northeast Side and Lloydstown. We're part of the integration in Broward County. Thank you. Never forget.
Really?
Hashtag never forget. We integrated after Alabama, the racist bastards. We're worse than Alabama. Can you believe that?
Well, we also like Alabama, one of the worst in education.
Yeah, 1973 to 1983, we integrated schools here in Broward County, and I was a part of it. Busting a scared little 5-year-old across town to some redneck kindergarten school. That's traumatic. I should be crazy by now.
Wait, you're not crazy?
No.
You're a little nutty.
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it.
You're not a little nutty? Come on, you're slightly.
I'm thinking about it now. I bet they were sitting at the school board going through the whole county and like, I wonder which Negroes could handle integration. Oh, this is a good neighborhood over here. They got 2 parents. Maybe we can let them go over there and integrate the school. They seem like
so. Did the majority of your friends have 2 parents?
Hell yeah! We didn't do this one parent shit in about the 80s when crack came around. I read the other day that 75% of black households had 2 parents up until like 1969 or some shit.
So what caused that?
Integration.
How does integration cause marriages to go bad in the black community? I don't understand that.
Because as soon as we started hanging out with white people, they started making up all these rules and shit.
What rules? Come on.
You could date white girls.
But you could always date a white girl.
No, you get hung for it.
No,
as soon as we started that integration shit, we should have just stayed to ourselves. We were doing great. You see those guys in the 50s with those fancy black and white suits, and they were always all articulate and shit. But then, as soon as they started going to school with the white man, that when Tyrone started, hey, boy, hey, I just scored me a touchdown. Walter Payton them didn't sound like that. They went to black colleges, but people taught them the right way. The white man just using us for money, just like slavery. Well, shame. Put all them programs in place. 1968, welfare, Section 8. Girl, you don't need no man. The government will be your man. We'll give you a check, baby.
Well, you're on Section 8. You can't have a husband.
Can't have a husband. You're on welfare. Can't have a husband.
No, you can have a husband.
Yeah, I think. Food stamps, one of them. Yeah, one of them. But one of them, they don't want you to have no man. And them chicks were like, no problem.
What is the EBT stand for?
I have no idea. It used to be just food stamp used to be a stamp, like a flip. You could flip. I remember buying them in college.
Granddad always said integration doomed black folks.
Listen, I'm gonna just be, without being a little racist here.
No, that's okay. You can be a lot racist.
Okay, when you had those black guys in the 50s and 60s, when I saw all those pictures,
yes,
this is what integration means to me. Segregation means to me.
Louis Saran joining us. Hey, Louis.
Whether you're unemployed or whether you're a lawyer or a doctor, you got to deal with your people.
Yes.
Okay? So that dollar circulates in your community. So, prime example, my wife's grandfather was a roofer.
Okay.
So all the roofs in the community, you knew who was going to do them. Mr. Hart. My daddy was a flooring guy. Getting a building done, we call it priesthood. We know getting the floors done. We know where we're going. So everybody knew. You need something sold, you go to Miss Jack. You go to this person. You go to. Everybody knew.
It was.
Yeah, it was about. Now, that's why.
But we don't have those communities.
No, all that's gone. Hey, Lois, all that's gone. That's why I admire a lot of other ethnic groups because they stick together. Yeah, I even said my Jamaican brothers do it. Shit.
Well, but we went to a party the other night, Saturday night.
Okay.
Okay, and the woman and husband are Indian, from India. And we were actually the minority there. There were some black folk there, and there was some Indian. It was actually multi-dimensional. It was very multicultural. Oh, the food was delicious.
I bet the curry was all through the shit.
The food, black entrepreneurship almost became known as a result of immigration.
Yeah, we don't own anything anymore. That's a good point. Go ahead.
But why would integration cause the?
Okay, here's the word.
Well, I know what
you're saying, man.
Wait, but let me just get back to the Saturday night.
Okay, Saturday.
So Saturday night, and it was great because the woman, it was her birthday, and it was at her house, and she got up and she acknowledged the multicultural aspect of her friends.
Okay.
And that how great it is that all her friends could get together in one room, white, black, Indian, Spanish, no matter who you were, and everybody got along.
That's cute.
But what's wrong with that? And
because everybody else's culture, they know their shit. Black people don't know their stuff.
But getting back to this integration, though, okay, so if you're integrated, right? And now you're with the white guy, and the white guy has some aspirations to be an entrepreneur or to own a business. Wouldn't you want to? You don't want to work for the guy, don't you? Want to be like the guy, or don't you?
Here's what the problem is. I know exactly what. Okay.
Go ahead.
Immigration said to some black people that being with whites is better. Okay. It's not, instead of going to FAMU, I'm allowed to go to Florida now. Is that better? I don't know. I know the guy who was in the first graduating class at University of Florida. It was 6 blacks graduated from UF in 1971. That's the year I was born. That was only 48 years ago.
Right.
We only had 6 blacks in the first graduating class. Now, in their brains, because integration had just hit, their parents were probably saying, "Oh, baby, you ain't got to go to FAMU or Bethune-Cookman. You got a chance to go to school with white people. You got a chance that I didn't have." Well, yeah. Is it a good chance? Maybe. Maybe not.
Rod brings out a point because Holiday Inn seemed more comfortable than the Wells-built hotel as far as black people are concerned.
Yeah, it sounds better. The Wells was built by black people in a certain town. Holiday Inn, oh, the white man let me stay in this hotel. Yay, we've arrived. But see,
here, look, you just had an incident. You introduced Matt to the documentary Black Magic.
Yeah,
all right, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Here's the issue.
I'll check it out. Here, you just had an incident in Palm Harbor.
Yeah.
You were walking with your plunger.
The white guy,
he
scared the shit out of me.
Right, and I guarantee he ain't staying at that hotel anymore.
No, I was petrified. I felt threatened. But again, I don't know. Okay, I'm the only race on this planet that don't know where I came from, technically. If you're Jewish, you know your culture. Haitians know their culture. Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, Spanish. Knowing your culture is huge. You got your own religion. You got your own values. You got your own customs. Hey, all I know is, hey, man, got us from some boat coming over to Africa. picked some cotton, civil rights. We adopted everything that they told us to do. Nobody else adopts it. I don't care if they're coming off on an immigrant boat. I don't care what boat they're coming from. They holding on to their rosary bead. They holding on to their religion. I don't know what mine was. Because whatever the white man told me. Wait. No, my peeps. I'm pretty sure some of my peeps came over. They just didn't tell me. I go by Ancestor.com. They told me the Priesters were a small sect of German settlers who settled in South Carolina, and they treated their slaves nice. They taught us how to read. Never forget.
Hence the educator.
Thank you. Thank you, Priestess slave.
Yeah, so that wasn't a bad thing then. You might
Jesus Christ.
You might look at it, if they didn't educate you, think of where you'd be right now.
Well, no, think about our family.
You might be holding one of those signs up on Powerline Road. Will work for food.
Yeah, we were uppity. Whatever that slave master.
You're still a bourgeois. You're still. Come on. You.
My family got mixed up.
Come on. You can go. You can go either way.
All my cousins are like.
Come on. As soon as you get with your boys, you go ghetto. As soon as you're with the white people, you're like you're holding the glass with the pinky up.
You know, I was pinky up.
Yeah.
I get bougie.
You get bougie.
Occasionally.
But that's nothing bad about that. You're actually.
No, it's color integration. I live with white people.
Hey, I can handle myself in the hood. I have no problem.
Yeah. You played basketball.
I played basketball.
You were in the river middle.
Yes, I was the only white kid on the basketball team.
Oh God, white people always remind you of that.
Is that a bad thing?
I'll never forget when I coached the Jewish school that way, and they used to come with the little yarmulke with the Miami Heat number and everything. That was the badass on the team. If he had a yarmulke with the Heat logo on,
you knew he would
shoot it.
He could shoot it.
And then sooner or later he outgrows the sport, and then he becomes an agent for a lawyer.
Well, that's what happened.
But he loves the sport. He knows the sport because he's played. And he'll remind you, little Drew Rosenhaus.
So staying on this topic,
yes.
With the cultural differences and everything, you posted a question regarding how fathers are perceived when they get divorced. Mm-hmm. And I said it depends if they were married.
Uh-huh.
So baby daddy, if you weren't married, is pretty accurate.
Oh, baby daddy, yeah.
But if you were married, you should be ex-husband and father of the child.
Ex-husband, father of the child. What's the other hot one? They say, we co-parent.
Co-parent, right.
But see, this is where I get upset as I was driving over here thinking about it.
Go ahead.
Some of the most toxic parents I've ever seen are rich white people who have been divorced. Yeah. My son went to, he went to school.
Oh, sure, Cardinal Gibbons. Yeah,
and I would see parents arguing after games in the parking lot, way worse than any hood parents I've ever seen.
Really?
Oh, my God.
But that's not as exciting watching two white people yell at each other as two.
Come on, John. Fuck you, Jane. Oh, y'all turn on red. Oh, yeah, it's good stuff.
And the guys don't really get too many words in, though. It's usually the woman doing all that.
It's good action.
Right.
But what I was looking at, I'm sitting there.
But we got to talk about that, because what is it about the black man that when the black woman starts going off on him, he shuts his mouth?
Because he knows who she is.
Okay.
He knows what she's capable of.
But the white guy, he'll keep going.
Yeah, because he knows all she'll do is call the cops. She's going to call him.
All right. So go ahead. So what got you upset?
Okay, it's the perception.
Yes, the perception.
Okay. I know dads out there that don't visit their kids.
I'm a dad. I'm a divorced dad.
They think, I pay my child support, I'm good to go.
I consider myself baby daddy sometimes.
They pay their child support, they're good to go.
Okay.
That's it. They don't see the kid hardly. They show up to a game every blue moon. The kid stays with them on a weekend in the room and gets wasted once a weekend, one weekend out the month. That's not great parenting to me. But nobody says shit about them. But the hood parent, the fatherless, or the black community, or the single mama, or all the babies growing up fatherless, the fatherless, the black community with the fatherless children. So the white kids don't have fatherless kids? Are you kidding me? When they get divorced and leave, and mom's taking care of the kid, and he sleeps in the house with just him and mother every night, that's not fatherless. FaceTiming your kid every night, is that fatherless?
No. That's being present for your kids.
That's being
FaceTime.
present. God damn. America is
because the white guy has no bass in his voice, so it doesn't scare the woman.
That makes sense too.
That makes some sense. You know, white guys are kind of screechy.
Fuck you, Jay! Yeah, it gets kind of ratty.
It's kind of ratty.
Yeah, poor guy. Okay. But yeah, shit, it's a perception. Fatherless. I'll never hear them say, oh, that little white kid grew up fatherless.
No, very seldom do you hear
I don't hear that shit.
No.
But I know a lot of them are tortured because the dad left. But a lot of times, dad left, got a new woman, moved across the country. We don't see him no more. See him a little bit in the summer. Nobody says shit. Black guys, they're never present. They're never there for the kids. I know a bunch of white guys that are never there for their kids, and the kids hate them.
Yeah.
Or the moms turned again. But then they'll say, oh, that's the mama turned the boy against me. No.
No, the guy never showed up.
He never showed up. The kid ain't your guts.
What do you expect?
Kid ain't your guts. But they don't talk about it.
No.
It's just a black man problem. We got all the problems. White guys squeaky clean. Y'all don't have no problem. All of you got good credit. You all take care of your children. You're all great husbands. You love your women. Or it's just all the black man. We just the devil. Oh, my God. That TV is a son of a gun. Thank God you got the Irregulars to let you know what people are really
But let me ask you this question, okay?
Yes, sir.
Given how in the black community, let me ask you this question. Women,
yes,
were they trained by their moms to take care of their husbands? Because I know that in the white community right now, the women are more or less not being trained. You know, it used to be, okay, you got married, you took care of your husband, and you know, the guy was go out, you know, be the breadwinner, you know, and that's over with. And, you know, in the white community, the girls, you know, they have to have a career path.
Yeah, the roles are changed.
Have to have a career path.
I mean,
now, how is it in the black community
I think it's the same. I mean, we got, okay, you just answered the question. Over the last probably 40 years, I'm 48 now, yeah. 40 years ago, I don't care if you dropped out of high school, dropped out of college, a man was going to make more than his woman.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Yeah. A woman couldn't be nothing but a teacher, a nurse, or some shit in this society.
Right. There were certain jobs that were reserved for women.
Now with our nice women's movement and all our equal rights and all
firefighters,
women can do anything a man can do. Right. Including be a dad. I can do anything a man can do, including being a dad. So now I make plenty of money. I make more. A lot of chicks, yeah, his mom was up, but that era ended. My sister is a six-figure girl, but I don't think she can cook worth of shit like that. Not like my mama cooked. My sister can cook a little bit, but my mama also didn't make six figures like my sister did. So you got to give and take a few. My sister ain't no chef by no stretch. So
at the end of the day, the roles have completely shifted, and we don't have this. We don't have this going back 30, you know, even 20 years where, you know, you had people, women would stay home.
Yeah, the roles changed.
And now, you know, look, women want to make their own money because they don't want to rely on the husband.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Society.
Yes.
We didn't go right. I told somebody the other day, I think it was I was telling jokes and it hit me. Even our music. I was listening to R&B music in the 80s, in the 70s. They were talking about, ladies, don't leave your man. Oh, we broke up and then we got back together and we fell in love and all that good stuff.
Louis wants to know what you're saying.
Yes, she is, man. Yes, she's loaded. I'm sorry, Lou. Yeah, but all the songs about loving your man and don't break up, don't leave him. Shit, you get to the 90s and 2000s with the Beyoncés and all these shit. All the women be independent, be strong, who needs a man, and pack your shit and get out of my house music. And all of them started to listen to that. It's like, yeah, I don't need a man. I make more than him.
Roberts joining us, Marty Cole
Hey, Marty.
joining us.
But that's, society is changing. TV.
Guy, that isn't all women.
Oh, no, God.
No.
You're traditional. Billy, you're in Texas. You're a traditional gal. Married, kids, take care of them. That's old school. Hopefully you're teaching your daughters that.
There are still people that believe in the old school. And I was talking to somebody yesterday, and we were talking about how even my kids would have family dinner around the table, and they would discuss how their day was. What was the best part of their day? What was the worst part of their day? What did they appreciate? And, it's funny, though. As soon as they got to high school, that it got worse and worse.
Everybody get their paper plate, go to your room and eat. Trina, all that rap, that thought music, the girls shaking booties and all that. Yes, we don't. Well, I'm not gonna sit there and blame these chicks, the music today, McNeely, because we were listening to Luther Campbell in the 80s and 90s, and them girls were popping it pretty good back then too. So
Baby Got Back,
and Baby Got Back and all that. So don't say we started that
Sir
shit.
Mix-a-Lot.
I can't go there with the music like that.
Heavy D, come on, Heavy D.
We were pretty bad.
Come on,
we were pretty bad, McNeely. Let's stop it.
Now that
I was there.
What are we gonna do?
Right, I was with you at Freaknik in Atlanta, so I know what those people before we got saved. Hallelujah. Thank you. Yeah. At Black Beach Weekend in Daytona. Oh my God. Yeah, those things, yeah. Those people were dancing pretty bad back then.
I am absolutely teaching my girls it's the men they have to choose from that worry.
Yeah, I'm scared too for you.
That's such a delicate thing, especially for girls today, because there are only a handful of guys. Like, I've taught my boys to be gentlemen and know what to do and do the right thing, but for some reason, the boys are not being taught.
Here we go.
The chivalry is gone.
Think about what they're seeing. Think about what they're seeing. You got a whole generation of boys who haven't seen a man. Might not seen the man in the house to set an example, Billy.
Yeah, but the mom should be able to say, listen, you want to get a good woman, you got to treat a good woman nice.
No, that's why your dad left her.
But then
she's bitter. She's bitter. And she's telling him some bullshit. Don't be like your daddy. Your daddy, don't you be like that, son of a gun. He was no good. He treated me like this. And oh, my God. It's tough. Don't you be like your daddy. There's a bunch of dudes like that. They grow up hating women because their mom pissed them off for 10 years because they're taking it out on the poor kid because the dad left. And now he hates women. Go figure. What's he going to grow up to be? Woo.
What was it in the Little Rascals? The Women Haters Club?
Yeah, the
Women Haters Club.
Now, my 8-year-old the other day, he stepped to me just as, because I'm modeling behavior for him. He sees me with his mom every day. He says, Dad, I got a crush on a girl in my class, but she don't like to do her homework. Now, perfect. A, you like girls. Yay. B, you have some standards. Yeah, I don't know, Dad, she don't like doing homework.
But she is in the smart class.
So I'm telling him, I say,
so she must have.
Yeah, she just might be a little lazy right now.
So, Billy, they have grown up with a father and a grandfather as the example. I don't know. I hope it gets better for everyone. I feel sad for men.
Don't worry, I got you, Billy.
What's the TOK stand for? You know that one?
Oh, shit, she got me there.
She got you there, TOK? What's that? All right.
I don't know. We'll talk about that one later.
All right. Come on, TOK.
Yeah, I need the.
We're not up on our abbreviations, our 3-letter abbreviations.
Shit. Oh, shit. Yeah.
So I get it. Look, it's rough.
Tough.
It's tough. I wouldn't want to be 25 again. Typo too. Oh, I feel sad for men too.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be
that's
one.
Funny. We're trying to figure out.
I was like,
But now we got to come up with something for TOK, right?
But it's tough. I'm parenting Whoa, it ain't what it used to be. You can't discipline nobody. You can't pop nobody. You can't discipline. Oh, these go punk ass timeout.
I was talking to somebody on Saturday about punishing your kids, and she was telling me, hey, I still punish my kids. I'll give them a good smack. I'm a Latino. I'm fiery. And if you mess up, you're getting a good crack across the face. And her husband, and here's the funny thing about it, her husband is in law enforcement, and he's like, it's not against the law to whack your kid. Just don't leave a mark.
Yeah.
When you leave a mark, then it draws the line. Then DCF, you know, and look, these kids have DCF on speed dial today.
The abuse is making the children crazy. Well, goddamn it, not beating them is making them crazy too.
Well, look, I mean, here, take this one, for instance. I don't know if you saw this one. In Iran, and we know everything going on in Iran and the human rights.
Yes.
There was a story about a guy committed theft 28 times. They cut off his punishment. You know what his punishment is?
What?
Public torture. They cut off the tips of his fingers.
Yeah, I know. I think over there, yeah, Dr. Phil jacked us up. He just made money. Him and that goddamn Oprah. Just making money, making everybody feel good. They just hug and somebody out.
Listen, when you were born, to wake you up, right, to get your blood flowing, you got a good smack in the ass, right?
Yep.
If your kid is asleep at the wheel and is not doing what they're supposed to be doing, a good whack in the butt to wake them up, there's nothing wrong with that.
That is as American as apple pie.
You need that. Yeah.
And since we've gotten away from beating kids, the country's gone down, America.
It's all about that. Done.
We're figuring it out here on the Irregulars what's wrong. It ain't politics. It ain't race and religion. It's ass whoopings. We're not beating the children, and they're running the households.
That's right.
Parents are living in fear
of their kids.
Kids going around schools doing what they want to do. They're talking back to teachers and cops and authority, things we wouldn't do 30 years ago. We wouldn't dare. I don't care who we were.
Yeah, now bring out the belt. You got the belt or the hanger.
Now, well, it's a beautiful song. I read a book.
Oh, and then timeout doesn't work anymore now too. No more timeouts. What are you doing? How do you discipline a kid?
Well, let's just go straight to therapy. Maybe we'll go straight to therapy. I don't know. Maybe our Obamacare covers it. Does Obamacare cover badass children?
Oh, sure. Why not? Cover everything. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. Oh, I've done it in front of the cop. Cop stepped back. Wow,
Good
nice.
job.
Good job, Lewis. That.
Spare a rod, spoil the child. That's just the truth. Damn it. Truth. Because I'm sick of it.
Yeah,
it's sad.
It is sad.
We can't change America in 1 hour, but we try.
We try. Look, we got 50 minutes, 47. Look, we're almost done here. We got to talk about the wildfires in California.
Yeah, y'all all right, Cali? LeBron moved
his family. Arnold Schwarzenegger got out. Peter Berg, all the celebrities. It's right there. It's right there.
Was I dreaming, or did some guy like 15 of them and try and fly back home? I saw something crazy like that. I don't know. I might have been dreaming, but
might have been dreaming.
Yeah, I had a long weekend.
But look, California is going to burn to the ground. It's not far off, and then they're all going to come here.
Yep.
And then there goes Florida. You really Florida?
They're going with Billy to Texas, baby.
Oh, Billy doesn't want him in Texas.
Oh, Billy, here they come, baby.
Here they come to Texas.
Yes, sir.
But I think the tornadoes. Whoever ordered the tornadoes in Dallas, it scared them off a little bit.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Go ahead.
Immigration is ruining traffic. So be careful what states those Californians come in. Because I swear to God, we have the worst traffic because of immigration.
Oh, our traffic. Well, look, they don't know how to drive. Nobody. But look, somebody was telling me too. Look at Austin. Look at Austin. But Austin was always that kind of town, though. It wasn't. I mean, that's
Dude, I drove down here, and it took me so long to get here. I drove up on one side. It was an illegal. I know it was illegal because he had on his roofing shirt still. I looked on another side. It was a Haitian guy. And then it was an older white lady. I was like, we got too many goddamn different people down here driving. And Latinos drive fast. The Haitians drive slow.
The Northeasterners are terrible. The people from Massachusetts and New York and New Jersey are horrible.
It's too much.
I don't want the lunatics. Others are good people.
I know it. That's what's so hard, Billy. You can't figure out the good ones from the bad.
No, it's really difficult right now.
I was torn again this morning, and I'm gonna say it, neighbor. I'm done with this. I'm gonna leave on this.
Go ahead.
All American Roofing, you're great people, but you can't send those people to start working on roofs at 7 o'clock down the street.
That I would be very upset.
So I'm torn as an American.
I'd be very upset.
Do I let All American Roofing make their money, or do I call ICE and take all your employees off that roof tomorrow? Because it's 9 illegals up there doing work for All American Roofing. I know what they are. I know what they are.
Well, look, if you didn't have those people, no roofs would get fixed.
That's my point. All American Roofing is the name of the company.
I know.
But you got 9 immigrants on the roof. You know what, tomorrow? I'm going to just run by the house about 7 in the morning. Ice, ice, baby. And make them all take off, diving off the roof and shit.
That's bad.
I'm calling Ice Billy. I'm with you. Damn this.
There you go. All right, there you go. 50 minutes of gold, everybody. Hey, if you enjoyed the show,
Sunday. Holy shit.
This Sunday. November 3rd. The night before my birthday. Everybody, come on.
The big one. 6-show comedy festival. Headlined by yours truly. Lauderdale Performing Arts Center. Seats 1,000 people. White people are invited.
We are coming.
Blacks are invited.
White people
They're all
coming.
going to be there. I got white friends said they're coming. This is going to be beautiful. This might be when I say I'm running for office. I might end the show.
What?
And let all my white and black friends know.
What?
I'm put my name in the 2020 canvas.
For what office?
President.
Really? You could be like that other guy, that other black guy that ran. What was his name? Gillum. No, the guy that sat behind Trump with the Trump blacks for Trump.
Oh yeah, that guy. I still got my.
He ran for president.
That's okay.
West Indians drive crazy. Have you all been over there and seen them driving the island drivers?
Holy shit!
Oh no, they're
so aggressive.
I did that once, even in St. Thomas, which is like American Virgin Islands, and you take your life in your hands. It's crazy. Also, VB20 Studios opening in Del Rey.
Can't wait.
We have an event November 9th at Crazy Uncle Mike's in Boca. It's an interesting event. It's called Beers and Burpees. So we're going to kind of combine a little health and drinking a little beer.
This sounds boy to Negroes.
No, come on. You'll come up.
Beer and burpees.
Beer and burpees. And then don't forget my fundraiser for the Florida Children's Theater. It's right on my site, trying to raise some money for that great organization. Once again, if you enjoyed the show, please share it.
Yep.
Because sharing is caring. We all know that. And
Dolphins, Pittsburgh.
Dolphins. Great game tonight. Everybody's got their popcorn and their beer ready for this one. Yeah, I just can't wait to get home and watch this game.
Woo!
We're watching The Voice.
I think I might watch Kardashian reruns before this. My friend told me he got pulled over by an officer the other day. The officer gave him 2 Dolphin tickets. Yeah, he didn't write him a ticket. He said, I'm going to give you 2 Dolphin tickets. That's worse.
That's worse. That's your punishment. That's your punishment. Rod, thanks for joining us. Appreciate the input.
All right,
everybody,
guys.
Have a great week. We'll see you next Monday.
Peace.
Peace.